You are welcome. Friday edition here. What's up and about, ladies? We've got a very interesting topic. I want to tell a story from a friend. Told me the story yesterday. It happened to him yesterday morning. We met yesterday evening for drinks. Sorry, I was out there. And so this happened. He says as he left home, lives in Festac, he made a couple of turns and then he meets this lady on the road whom he's seen maybe a number of times waiting at the same junction. And he says, okay, she waves him down early in the morning at about the same time I leave as well. And then he asks, where are you going? She gives a different direction. He says, sorry, I'm not going in that direction. He's about to leave, but she says, please, I beg, can you help me with transport money? He felt sorry that he didn't have change. But then, can I help you out anywhere close to soften your journey? She says, no, that money would be best. He's reluctant to do that. And then she goes on to say, please now, I know you. And then she proceeds to tell him what clothes he comes out of, what junctions he takes, what turns he takes before reaching her, and where he always heads to. And he's worried because he's thinking about the implications of this. If she knows me this well, is it possible that anybody could take advantage of this pattern? Because just like him, personally, I'm also a very stuck-in pattern type of person. I do the same thing every single morning. And because of that, I'm thinking maybe I'm going to have to throw in a few twists and turns here for security implications. Because I'm wondering if anybody wanted to take advantage of that knowledge, anything could happen. You know.
So, you know, there was a time it was so commonplace to, you know, you see someone on the road, maybe going your way, you just... But man, it's 2023. What was your guy thinking?
No, what are you telling me? Are you saying that humanity is dead, chivalry is gone, that we cannot be human anymore? Because it's so inhumane to think that because of the prevailing circumstances in Nigeria, I cannot help anybody.
Okay. So there's so many factors that determine this, in my opinion. The time of the day, the location.
It's Festac. Festac is the safest place you can ever live in Lagos. Advertisement.
No comments. But... talk to us. What do you think?
Say what you don't know does not kill you.
So how do you mean?
So first off, was this girl pretty?
I don't know.
Wow.
Let me call Shehu and ask him.
Why? Because your friend not being conscious about his own security
and safety.
Spends, even if it is as much as 60 seconds with a total stranger.
In the morning.
A pretty stranger. A beautiful one. So I'm assuming.
I'm going to ask for him.
Wait. And found out all this information. Why did he have to know? Because now he's paranoid. And he's going to pass on that paranoia to the next person.
He has passed it on to me, quite frankly.
Right, because now you're okay. So, how many routes are there to your house?
So that's the thing. Even I had always been advised that you should change up your routes regularly.
There you go.
So
how many routes are there to your house?
There's many. There's more.
There are probably at least 4 routes to mine.
Does the gate to your estates
change? Does it change location?
Does it shift? So today is this way, and then tomorrow it changes.
But your routine is your routine. There's not really much you can do. But just take note of the places you go to get POS money.
Let me ask
the ATMs you visit, the supermarkets you go to. People are watching.
And this is why it's a very relevant fear. If you were in the office and they said, where's Mazino? He's in his car. Where would you go? Tell me.
I know exactly where you park.
I know where you park.
Exactly. So that's the thing. I'm a creature of habit myself. That routine seems...
Lots of us are creatures of habits, Mazino. But that doesn't mean that you go around
carrying that fear.
Constantly watching your back as if someone is... Yes, it is.
You know how hard things are, what people are turning to.
Then don't stop.
And don't stop, but
move.
You're still...
Nobody glued your car to that location.
Okay. So in truth, if I was your guy's wife, I would be like, dude, what were you thinking? First of all, what were you thinking? Stopping on the road. So can't I even just trust you to just...
At 4:30 a.m.
Can't I just trust you to just go to work?
Are we saying, and ladies out there, please help me out, are we saying that you've never helped another human being before?
If it's a work colleague,
someone that
there's some limitation.
know.
A work colleague, maybe.
Okay, let me tell you something. 2 weeks ago, right, on my way to the office, just as I was driving out of not my own estate gate, like there's another, there's the estate, the larger gates that, occupies the bigger estate. just as I was driving out, I saw this lady. I was moved to want to help her. I really wanted to help her because, I mean, we are in a situation where we're in a space where, we're in that space or in that place where, that's what I was looking for, where everybody needs help. And sometimes you just even see it in their faces. Yeah, like you just want to help. I really wanted to help. As a matter of fact, when I drove past, I told God, please forgive me, because I really wanted to help her. But unfortunately, there's been instances where we have been defrauded, where we have been robbed, where we have been lied to. You just wait. By the time you begin to consider all of these things, it sort of, takes away from your humanity.
True.
It doesn't mean that you're not human.
We've lost.
I
you're not
agree with
human.
you, yeah.
We've kind of lost a sense of
You're
community.
right.
We have lost that, and that's my
We don't
point.
even know our neighbors anymore.
So who's going to help the helpless now?
Who? God, though.
No, God.
At this
God
point, no.
uses
So we
you,
always
apparently.
pray for God to send our helpers to us. And for instance, sometimes we feel like we are not in a place to help. There might be something else you can do to help. At that point, I'm telling you, it would have been better served for you to order an Uber for that lady and put the location of that place. You can pick the location. If you really want to help, you know what? I'll order an Uber for you. Hold on. An Uber is coming now. And if you really want to help,
because it would have been pretty expensive.
I'm serious.
But exactly, because that time that you have packed your car
don't
to
need
order,
to-
cohorts can
you
just
don't
come from
know
the
what
bush.
could have been happening somewhere. Say,
I'm just saying.
okay,
I'm just saying.
let's enter.
I'm just saying, but not in your car.
What I would have done was, if I couldn't take her up in my car, which of
Or
course I
help
was
her
also
out
thinking,
with money.
was just give her something.
He had no money.
But in this kind of situation, he didn't have any monies. But next time, there'll always be a
If
next
I help,
time.
I always have money.
Right.
Yeah?
Good.
Right, because even if it's just 1,000 naira that you can always give to someone just to say, okay, please.
May
use
God
it. I
always send
can't
our
help
helpers.
you, But I can't, because I mean, as much as we are also praying for God to send helpers, one of my prayers is, let me also be a helper, because it's not by always expecting help. What role are you also playing as well? So we all have our own individual responsibilities and our individual roles. And if God has put you in a place where you can help, say, please help. But I think we should also do everything with caution.
There are many implications to this.
Yeah.
We don't exactly know who she was, but then again, your concerns are also quite
Relevant.
valid. So security is very important. Why did you stop Sheon?
Why?
How beautiful?
Why?
How beautiful was she, Sheon?
Why?
Please.
Tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria TVC. We'll be back.